Hey, I had to make a part two. I had to make a part two. My hands, god darn, boy. I went to get some coffee, went to move my camera here. My hand hit the button and it just went to another page and messed up. So this is gonna have to be part two. I want it to be one part. I started to start over on it, but I didn't want to say everything I said already, But right now I'm using vanilla canola cream latte. Cream latte. It's International Delight. That's what I'm using now. Before I had the Stone Cold Creamer or something. I like that one better. I thought that's what this was. It tastes about the same. Part sweet vanilla flavor, part Italian flair. And I got a little bit. There's enough. There's enough right here. It's not even half. It's like somewhere, like right there. There's enough for, because I don't pour a bunch of it in there. I pour just a little bit. But there's enough probably for at least 5 more cups of coffee in here. And then I'm gonna start on this. This is normally what I buy. I bought this at Food Depot because all they got is the coffee mate brand and this right here and another kind or something. But this is kind of usually buy, and it done went up a little bit. Of course, the price is going up. Chocolate caramel. It's like the Great Value brand. And I just bought this when I went shopping day before yesterday. Chocolate caramel. That way you don't have to use sugar. Sugar's already made into it. So you got to just pour your cream, you're done. Let me put it back in the refrigerator real quick. I ain't gonna pause this time. I think I was talking about my cat disappearing. I never did really need a cat because, I'm by myself and I have to clean the litter box, have to keep buying the food for it. And then sometimes, I had it had a dish that was made together. And most of the time, it'll knock that water over in the food. It'll get the water over in the food and it'll be gross. So I have to go outside and hose it down. And sometimes I take a plastic grocery bag, put it over my hand like a glove, and I'll dig it because it'd be so wet. And then I got to deal with the cat litter. And sometimes it'll scrape that and be on the floor. So, if it comes back, it comes back. I still got I got a whole bag of food like this. And I got another bag of litter. If it ends up coming back, I got food and stuff ready. I went ahead and dumped that old food out because it's been sitting there for a couple of days. And I don't know why, but cats want you to top off food the whole time. They want you to keep topping it off. Oh, man. Why do I always do that? I always end up making a damn mess one way or another. God. But yeah, right now it's kind of gloomy outside. It's cool. I stepped outside. It's cool to me. Some people might be wearing little jackets and hoodies and all, but it feels good to me. I got leaves all over my front yard. I got one tree in my yard that produces leaves, so I got leaves all over the front yard. Now, I don't ever go out there and rake them up and all that crap. I just let them lay. I just let them lay. If I wanted to, I could probably go out there with my push mower with a bagger on it and probably vacuum a lot of them up if I wanted to. But yeah, another thing, Trashaway services. I kept telling y'all I was going to do updates here and there. I got Trashaway sanitation services in 2020, and I did call them one time. I told them about them leaving loose trash much you can. They leave some trash in the can, and the lady said, "Well, we'll talk to them. We'll make sure it's straight or whatever." So last several times. There is a bag stuck down there now. I've been meaning to get a stick or something and reach down in there and get the bag. There is a bag, a grocery bag, that's been there for I want to say at least a month now. It's just stuck down at the bottom. I've been meaning to get a stick or something. But lately they've been leaving like loose trash and like loose just loose trash. I mean, it could be a cardboard I break down or something, little pieces of it. And I'm thinking just one more dump would get rid of it. And last week and this week, they've done it before, but last week and this week, and I took some pictures of it. For some reason, they turned the trash can, like the mailbox right here, they turned it this way. I think I said this on another video, but they leave half of it like in the street. It's in the street right here. It's over in the street. It's in my yard and in the street. So if somebody was to have to go around or something, they'll probably hit the trash can. They probably hit that trash can. And then I'll probably get blamed for the damage. If the trash can is damaged, I get blamed for it. Or if somebody hits the car, somehow it hits the car, they'll blame me for my trash can being in the street. But I got pictures. I should have made a little video of it. And I don't know why I didn't do it. I should have made a little video and put it on here, you know. But I don't know about trick-or-treating. I think the last couple of years we've seen a few people here and there trick-or-treating. But I remember years ago, before I started working for the candy company I work for, you know, we buy candy. You know, we buy candy at our apartments. When I got married, we buy candy and give it out. Then when we moved here, we started giving some candy out. You know, because my kids were little and all. And I gave it out until, I think 2018, 2017. Our company got rid of the candy. They sold the candy. Because we used to get, like my birthday, I would get a big box of mixed candy. October's my birthday. I get a big box. Halloween, I get a big box. So that's 2 big boxes of candy I would have every year. I would always have candy. Christmas time, I get candy. Easter, I get candy. It's a big box, like a big cardboard box, just like that, you know. And I always give it out. Some people pass by here, I guess, thinking we didn't have no candy. I'm like, you know, I stood outside one time. The kids said, "You got some candy?" I said, "Yeah, I got candy." And all of them come running over here, about 5 or 6 kids. I always give out candy. But since my kids are grown and I'm by myself, I'm not going to sit there and buy candy and pass it out. Plus, this day and time, I think they're having these trunk-or-treat things, trunk-or-trunks, or whatever you call it, at churches and all. People have candy at the churches and stuff like that. So that's probably right there. It's not as exciting, I don't think, as when it was little, but shoot, if enough cars get together over, you can get some candy. God, I remember when we was little. We used to take pillowcases. And one time we would move out from Tennessee, so we lived in some apartments for a little while until my dad got a house. Just for a little while. Man, me and my sister went all through them apartments. I mean, we sit there, we came home with a big bag of damn candy. We dumped it on the bed when we got home, started going through it. When my kids were younger, it seemed like they gave up too early. It'd be like they come home and they'd have a little mixture of candy, but it'd be like a little bit. I say, God, you could have got more than that. God, get some more. Then I had to test the peanut butter cups because I like peanut butter cups, so I had to test to make sure they were safe. Yeah, let me test it. I got to test this. Peanut butter cups. Yeah, I'm babbling on again. I hate making part 1 and part 2 of stuff. I got to sit there, you know, you got to title it and everything. You got to put title on it, and it just breaks it down when I could have just had one video. Yeah, I still got the birds. Still got my son's parakeets. He said something about moving back home in May, so I don't know. I thought he was doing good and all in Dallas. I'm starting to kind of get used to living by myself and kind of trying to keep the bills down, you know, to a manageable level. Of course, my water bill, I got it down a little bit. It went down since he moved out, maybe about $10, maybe $9 something. It seemed like it should be lower than that. But it went down a little bit. Now over our last bill, they sent a little thing saying they're going to go up so much percent and all, you know, they're going to go up because of some taxes and all that stuff is going up, whatever, I don't know. Probably the same thing as everything else. So anyway, it's going to go up a little bit. And it's funny, my bill has been the same the last several times that I've got a water bill. When my son moved out, it was the same. Then it went up because of that water line break out there. It went up a good bit, $30-something. But the next 2 or 3 bills is the same. It's the same amount. I don't see how. I mean, I think they just copy the darn same bill as before because it's the same exact amount, same exact, not even a penny off. I'm gonna call and say I should be saving more money than this because my son washed his load of clothes. He took long showers in there every day. He takes a shower. He take a long shower. Well, some days I was off and I'd be in there sleeping, and I hear him in there. I go to sleep for like a few minutes or whatever it was. I wake back up and I still hear it running. And I'm like, God dang, hurry up. But keep trying to think if there's anything else I got to say. It's kind of gloomy out there. I think it says it's going to rain tomorrow. I think tomorrow and Monday there's a good chance of rain. But anyway, I don't know how many of you are familiar with Jerry Lee Lewis. Jerry Lee Lewis, piano singer. You shake my nerve and you rattle my brain. Like that. Yeah, he died yesterday at 87. And then former Georgia Bulldog coach, I forgot what they made him. He retired. I didn't know it was this far back, but he retired in 88 and they made him I forgot what they made him. God, they made him something. He was something dealing with the Georgia Bulldogs. But yeah, he died. Jerry Lee Lewis died at 87 years old. Vince Dooley was 90. So 2 people died yesterday. Remember that movie with Dennis Quaid? Dennis Quaid played that one movie playing Jerry Lee Lewis. He went to England. And Jerry Lee Lewis married his younger cousin. She was like younger, like 14. And I think he was in his 20s. He married her and everything in England. They thought it made him look bad and all. And he said, England could kiss my ass. Anyway, I'm going to keep looking for the cat, see if it's hanging around out there. But like I said, I emptied that food and that water out. And it's so it won't be sitting around. I got to clean that litter box out. If he comes back, I still got litter and food. But I'm surprised the cat ran. I'm thinking he probably got mad at me because they kept meowing ever since I gave him that chicken. He would be around me meowing when I'm eating. Meow, 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 meow. And this food I was eating, he didn't like it. I put some of them down. I put sausage down the other day. I put a piece of sausage down. He just sniffed it and went on. So every time I eat now, he would meow, and I say, come on, get out of here. Go on. You're not going to eat it. So it might have made him go out there, I don't know. But yeah, hey, I'll let y'all go, and if I come up with something else, I spent a lot of money at Walmart the other day, though. I ain't kidding. I spent more than I used to when my son was here. It's my last cup of coffee. I think I'm going to have some Chex. I got a big box of Chex I bought the other day, Chex cereal. It's gluten-free. I heard one guy that I subscribe to on there, he was talking about gluten one day. He said that's what hurts your stomach. His wife and a friend of his had stomach issues like I do. And he said a lot of times it's gluten, and ever since they got off gluten, he said their stomach's been fine. They hadn't had no trouble. But it's hard to find a lot of gluten stuff. There's some gluten stuff non-gluten stuff out there. Well, I got Chex, but see, I got that 2% milk, and that 2% milk will work on my stomach too. I like milk. I like whole milk. But I pay the price. They don't like me. I got Georgia Bulldog shirt on now. See? I don't know if you sit. Can you sit good? I got this several years ago when I gave blood. This is I believe for my team, Life South. So I got a free shirt when I got blood. Anyway, for Mark's Reviews and Rants, y'all enjoyed your day and the rest of your weekend. I don't think I got much planned myself. I really don't. I used to come home and be at work on Saturday, when I get Sunday off, and I'll be like, darn, I got Sunday to do everything. Even if I had to cut grass, I had to do it like either Saturday when I got home. I could do it during the week probably, but I was just tired. I don't like cutting during the week. Yeah, I could have went ahead and cut grass. On Sunday, I do everything. I'd cut grass, grocery shop because I always buy groceries on Sunday, and then I had to wash my clothes, and then our days would be mandatory, so we had to go back to work. But now it's like I get up some days and I'm thinking, well, there ain't really nowhere to go, you know? I mean, unless I got money, I just want to spend here and there or something. I hope my pension goes through and all. I sent that paperwork off a few weeks ago. I just have a feeling I'm going to come up with something because there's something on the tax question on there or something I'm not sure about. I think they said if they get all the information whenever you turn it in, you know, if you want the benefit or whatever, it's going to happen in December. But anyway, hey, I'm going to eat some cereal or something. I got Jimmy Dean breakfast bowl. I like them Jimmy Dean breakfast bowls, the biscuit with the gravy, sausage gravy on it. That's what I had yesterday. I'm almost thinking about eating. I might eat one today. I drank orange juice with that. But I might eat the other one. I got two of them the other day at the store. So that's what I might eat today. I might eat that Jimmy Dean breakfast bowl, sausage gravy bowl. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day for Mark's Reviews and Rants. I'll get back with you. If I come up with something else for you, I'll be right back with you. Hey, remember to like my videos, subscribe, and pass them on. Help me grow.